how do you deal with that question of failure with work and yourself, and because I feel like artists really struggle with this idea of being willing to fail or
Yeah,
feeling like a failure in any form.
it's really, I mean, it's very very hard to yeah, fail gracefully, isn't it? And then it's very hard to not to compare yourself to other people.
Mm.
And and for the first, I mean, my feeling is, when you leave college, it it just from seeing so many people do this, it takes about 10 years for you to become who you're going to be. I mean, it's horrible to say that to
Yep.
a 20-year-old person, because it's like, what's it like, my half of my life again?
Yeah,
But it
yeah,
is, it's almost every time, you'll do good work, but around 10, 8, 9, 10 years, suddenly you can see them doing their own work.
yeah.
And up until that point, it's really hard. It's how do you get to the point? You can't, if you come out, I mean, I've seen people come out of college fully formed,
Mm.
but I'm not sure that they lack, they don't always, they can't keep up that momentum. It's kind
Yes.
of, and I wasn't fully formed at all when I came out of college. I was not that good. I mean, I had the basis of being a good, the stuff was there,
Yeah.
but it just wasn't, and I made loads of mistakes. Oh my God, I mean, especially actually working.
Yeah.
I've done some. I mean, I'm not really good at spelling, which is a bad thing.
Same.
Well, yeah, but I have made some. Oh my God, some terrible errors in commercially, in like actually in my jobs. But I've always admitted to them and kind of, and yeah, people make mistakes. I mean, I think this is the other thing is people. It's easy to think that nobody else fails and everybody gets things right all the time. They don't. I mean, most people don't know what they're doing, and and then they will just. And once you start to realize that, you go, oh, okay. I mean, you try. Obviously, you don't.
Yeah, yeah,
You try not to fail, but everybody does, and then you learn from it. And I mean, my thing is always so much of my stuff comes out of, if I'm working, say, in Illustrator. A lot of the things that happen are off the artboard.
yeah,
The things
yeah,
that I've just chucked over the one side, and you go, hold on a minute, I like what's going on there, and then bringing that back in.
yeah.
And it's been open to understand. It's if you don't learn from these things, or you're not open to see the beauty in mistakes or failure, then you just get really despondent, I think.
Mm. Yeah.
And also, I think there's a lot of people that give themselves an end goal and doggedly go to that end goal. It's like, I mean, I have a thing about perfectionism, which drives me insane. This idea of, oh, I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah.
It's like, and that just seems to be a mixture of weirdly lack of confidence
Yeah.
and like a self-belief. It's like this weird toxic mixture of somebody, they haven't got the confidence to actually go, oh, it's not quite what I wanted, or I've done something different to what I wanted.
Yeah.
It's just it's just to say that, oh, I'm never happy. It's like, well, maybe you're doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You're not a very good perfectionist.
Mm.
Anyway, that's an aside, but yeah, I don't think perfectionists seems to learn from mistakes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like to frame it as pursue excellence rather than perfection, because perfection's unachievable. That's why it's perfection.
Right, okay, yeah.
Whereas excellence is, making yourself that little bit better every day. And then over time, you have that compounding effect of,
Yeah.
1% better today, 100% better after,
Yeah.
100 days.
Yeah.
But like, it was funny when you said like it was 10 years till you figure out things, because a couple when I was going to turn 30, I had this almost like apprehension to turning 30, because I was like, I haven't achieved all the things I thought I would at this age.
Yeah.
I wanted to be here in my career, and like especially with social media, it's so easy to be like, "Oh, look at where all these other 30-year-olds are,
Yeah,
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 billionaires and whatnot." I'm like, all I want to do is make art. But I haven't even hit that yet, And then, but it's funny, like after 30, everything just started happening because it compounded almost like those 10 years compounded.
yeah,
And I was clear about where I wanted to go and what I wanted to do. And so I then created steps to do that. And stuff started happening
yeah.
because, yeah.
Well, it's really, you can't really think about. I mean, it's very hard to think. You can't come out and think like that when you come out of college. You can't
Yeah.
think, "Oh, I'm going to be all right in 10 years," because you won't actually get there. You won't do the work to get to be good in 10 years. But it's just that's what. I mean, I'm 50 now, and I'm 51, and so I've seen it happen so many times, and so you just know that's what happens.